This is Dolany TV, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and welcome to a Saturday pregame edition of Dolany TV as we get set for Game 3 against the Colorado Avalanche, and this one is quickly, easily summed up. So, everyone's upset here. The Oilers are down 2-0 to Colorado. Everyone's upset the Oilers haven't looked good. Everyone's upset, blah, 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 blah. Guys, I'm sorry. I said it after Game 1. If you're upset by the results you're seeing out of the Edmonton Oilers against Colorado, I'm a little astonished. Go back to January, right? Go back to that last 6-game losing streak under Dave Tippett or whatever it was. The one that finally caused us to get rid of the coach that wasn't going to allow us to succeed. Go back to there. Would you have, if I on Dolany TV, Tyson on Dolany TV, would have done a video, the Edmonton Oilers will make the third round with Mike Smith and Mikko Koskinen in net. If I did a video at that point stating that, I would have had to move to a different country. I would have had angry protesters in the Oilers community show up at my front door, is how much hatred there was towards the Oilers and how much hatred there was towards the hopes for making the playoffs, the goaltending, everything in particular. So to be here, going into Game 3, returning home against the Colorado Avalanche down 2-0. Folks, there are a lot of worse places we could be. Alright, this is not the end all be all. The sweep, if it happens by the Avs, is not the worst case scenario here, right? Worst case scenario is something much worse that I won't even mention. Obviously, you know what's already happened once, and he was able to come back from it. However, end of day, the Avs sweeping the Oilers in the third round of the Stanley Cup playoffs in 2022 is not the worst case scenario. Simply put, any team that runs Mike Smith at 40 years old and Mikko Koskinen and makes it to the third round of the Stanley Cup playoffs in the year 2022, hats off. That is absolutely friggin' incredible. So here's the thing. You're at a turning point right now. The series is coming home. The series has a chance to shift on a dime in the next 2 games. And all be all, we could also be tied 2-2 by tonight's Saturday. By the end of Monday night, we could be tied 2-2 with Colorado Avalanche. And that'd be a much better place to be than anything I've talked about. However, right, is simply put, by the end of Monday night, the run could be over as well. But you know what? This is where I'm going with this. You have nothing to lose as a fan in this scenario, right? I don't think anyone back in January would have said the Oilers are a legit top 4 Stanley Cup contender. And right now, my friends, the Tampa Bay Lightning are down 2-0 in their series against the New York Rangers. The 2-time defending, the more than likely favorites to win the Stanley Cup once these playoffs open, down 2-0 in their series as well. So for the Oilers, you know what? End of the day, you got nothing left to lose at this point. You've done everything anybody could have possibly expected out of you. Now you just go play your heart out for the next 2 games. You just enjoy the hell out of it as a fan. And you know what? Let's enjoy what's left of the ride. Whether the ride be another 2 games and we're done Monday, whether the ride be a game after that, whether the ride be in the Stanley Cup final, whether the ride even be winning the Stanley Cup, for crying out loud. That's a possibility still, folks. We're not done. But you know what? I'm dang proud at this point of what the Oilers have achieved. I'm dang proud of what's happened so far. And you know what? Coming from where everyone's expectations were back in January, we've come a long dang way. Folks, sit down, enjoy tonight's hockey game. I'll be out and about enjoying it at a couple of bars, I'm sure, tonight. But you guys go out there and enjoy it. And just freaking enjoy the ride, baby. I'm Tyson, this is Dolany TV. I'm up on out of here.